world gets soft when nothing moves. No voices left to break the mood. And in that stillness I come undone, like I was never fully won. It's not the noise that hurts me most. It's when the past feels like a ghost that doesn't speak but still remains inside the empty parts of pain. And I don't know what I'm supposed to feel when silence starts to make it real. I still break when it's too quiet. No distraction, no defiance, just me alone with everything. The silence dares to let me bring. It doesn't scream, it doesn't show. It just reminds me what I know. And I don't know how to survive it. I still break when it's too quiet. Your memory gets louder then, not in words but deep within. Like every thought I tried to hide returns to stand right by my side. The absence isn't empty air, it's something always everywhere. A weight I feel but can't explain, that settles softly into pain. And every breath I try to take just opens up what doesn't break. I still break when it's too quiet. No escape, no way to fight it. Just echoes of what used to be, still breathing quietly in me. No sound to drown the truth I know, no place for it to let me go. And I don't know how to rewrite it. I still break when it's too quiet. Oh, maybe silence is the door to everything we felt before. And when the world forgets to speak, it shows us everything we keep. I still break when it's too quiet, like the silence starts to write the story I don't wanna read, but still becomes what I believe. And even when I try to hide, it finds the parts I can't divide. A love I never could requite. I still break when it's too quiet. Too quiet, still too quiet. Too quiet. I gave you maps I made with care, marked every place where we were there. But somewhere in the shifting wind, our compass broke. We drifted in. You used to lead me through the night. Now every road feels less than right, like something changed without a sign and left me standing out of time. And I don't know when we turned around, voice once pulled me through the storm. It made the chaos feel like warm, but now it echoes incomplete, like footsteps fading off the street. I try to follow what we were, but every trace becomes a blur, and every turn I think is true just leads me further out from you. And every choice I try to make just ends in more of what we break. It's love that forgot my direction. No signal left for correction, just broken routes and empty skies where certainty used to lie. We lost the path we thought we knew, and I don't know what leads to you, or if we ever meant to stay. Love that forgot my direction. Maybe love can lose its way without a reason, without stay, just drifting like it never learned how to return where it once turned. It's love that forgot my direction. A silent, slow disconnection. No compass left inside my chest, just wandering without a rest. And though I try to trace the line, you slip away from every sign. A love I can't realign. Love that forgot my direction. No direction, just lost direction. You didn't slam the door, you let it close so slow, like autumn letting go of every last warm glow. No final words, no storm, no reason I could trace, just empty cups and silence where your laughter used to stay. You faded from the mornings like fog against the light, and I kept checking shadows, hoping you'd still feel right. But love don't always break loud, sometimes it disappears, like breath inside a winter that nobody can hear. And I keep replaying everything we never said, the almost and the maybe stuck inside my head. You left me in soft disappearance. No crash, no burn, no clear goodbye, just a slow and quiet interference where your love used to live inside my life. Now I'm talking to your memory like it's still here, still near, but you left me in soft disappearance, and I'm the only one still here. Your jacket still is hanging like you're coming back soon, but dust has made a home inside the afternoon. I learned your absence gently like a song I can't forget, every note a little heavier with everything we left, even your name name feels softer when I say it to the air, like it knows I shouldn't call you, like you're already not there. And I keep finding pieces of you in all I do, in the spaces where I reach out and fall straight through. You left me in soft disappearance. No crash, no burn, no clear goodbye, just a slow and quiet interference, where your love used to live inside my life. Now I'm talking to your memory like it's still here, still near, but you left me in soft disappearance, and I'm the only one still here. If love is meant to leave, why didn't it make a sound? Why does everything feel louder when you're not around? I searched the quiet corners where your voice used to stay, but even your echoes are learning to fade away. You left me in soft disappearance, like mist that never learns to cry. And I'm still holding on to clearance that maybe you might still reply. But the truth is in the silence I fear so severe. You left me in soft disappearance, and I'm learning how to disappear here too. Soft goodbye, no goodbye, just you fading by. We used to fill the room with words that never slept. Now even ticking clocks remind me what I kept. Your name still lives here, but it never speaks aloud. It just lingers in the corners like a fading kind of cloud. I ask the air for answers, but it only turns away, like it learned all our secrets and refused to ever say. And I swear the walls remember what we promised not to lose, but they don't offer comfort, they just quietly refuse. And I talk to your absence like it's sitting next to me, but it knows more about you than I ever get to see. It's the silence that knows too much about every broken touch, every word we didn't say, every love that slipped away. It doesn't lie, it doesn't cry, it just watches me ask why. It's the silence that knows too much, and I can't escape its hush. Your side of the bed still carries your invisible weight, like it's waiting for a moment that will never be too late. Even the photos on the shelf don't feel the same anymore, like they're keeping all your secrets I was never meant to store. I hear your voice in echoes of a conversation past, fades the moment I reach out too fast, and every quiet second feels like it's speaking truth about everything we lost in the space between me and you. It's the silence that knows too much about every hidden crash, every promise left half burned, every lesson never learned. It doesn't heal, it doesn't lie, it just stays until I try. But it's the silence that knows too much, and it won't give me a touch. It won't give me a touch. If I scream into the empty, will it finally confess? Or is it holding on to everything I couldn't express? Maybe silence isn't empty, it's just full of what we hide. Every piece of us we bury, still alive inside. It's the silence that knows too much more than I could ever trust. Every love that turned to dust, every forever turned to rust. It doesn't leave, it doesn't die, it just watches time go by. It's the silence that knows too much, and it learned how to say goodbye. Too much, it knows too much. In the silence, I'm out of touch. I found your shadow in the morning coffee steam, still stirring memories I never mean to keep. The kitchen hums with everything we didn't say, like broken clocks that still insist on yesterday. You left your silence in the corners of my room. It lingers longer than the scent of your perfume, and every photo I pretend I don't replay still pulls me back to where you used to stay. I tell myself I'm fine, I lie a little better now, but every truth about us still knows how. I miss you in emotional leftovers, in half-empty nights and unfinished closure, in the way my heart still sets a place for two, even when I know it's only me and missing you. I miss you in the crumbs of what we were, and every echo that your goodbye disturbed. And I hate how love still shows up uninvited, in emotional leftovers you left behind inside me. Your sweater still hangs like a question in my air, a warm reminder you're no longer there. I try to fold the past and put it out of sight, but it keeps unfolding in the middle of the night. Even my laughter sounds a little out of tune, like it forgot how to exist without you. And every I'm okay I say too fast feels like a ghost of what we had. I tell myself I'm done, I almost believe leaving now, but every memory knows how I miss you. In emotional leftovers, in half-empty nights, and unfinished closure, in the way my heart still sets a place for two. Even when I know it's only me and missing you. I miss you in the crumbs of what we were, in every echo that your goodbye disturbed. And I hate how love still shows up uninvited, in emotional leftovers you left behind inside me. If I could erase the taste of your goodbye, maybe I could learn how not to cry. But love doesn't leave in clean goodbyes. It drips and stays and never really dies. I miss you in emotional leftovers, where every ending feels like it's not over, in the spaces where your name still rings true, in the broken parts of me still loving you. I miss you in the crumbs of what we were, and I'm still eating every piece of hurt, because moving on feels like forgetting how to breathe. In the emotional leftovers you left inside of me. And I'm still here, living off what we used to be. Painting shadows where we used to close, the space between our trembling hands. Now it's just silence no one understands. You left your coat still on my chair, like you might walk back through the air. But every hour that passes by turns your memory into a lie, and I keep pretending I'm alright, but I'm falling apart in plain sight. I'm a broken heart beneath cold light, shining where I used to feel alive. Every glow just cuts me deeper inside, like you're everywhere I try to hide. I reach for warmth, but all I find is a broken heart beneath cold light. The mirror shows a tired face, a stranger I can't quite erase. Your name still echoes in my skin, like a song that never should begin. I trace the dust on empty frames where laughter used to know my name. Now even memories feel unkind, like they were never truly mine. And I keep lying to my mind, saying you'll come back this time. I'm a broken heart beneath cold light, dancing with the ghosts of our last fight. There's no reply, just a broken heart beneath cold light. If love was real, why does it fade? Why does forever feel so made? I'd trade the stars, I'd trade the sky just to stop asking myself why. I'm a broken heart beneath cold light, still pretending I'll be alright. But every dawn just proves I might never escape this endless night. And all that's left where you used to shine is a broken heart beneath cold light. We built a world out of late night talks, dreaming futures in quiet walks. You said maybe like it meant always, but forever got lost in your changing ways. I kept your words like they were true, even when truth stopped coming through. Now I replay every soft goodbye, dressed up as hope, but it was a lie. And I still don't know where it went wrong, only that you're already gone. You were my almost real forever, a promise tight but never together, close enough to make me believe, far enough to let me grieve. Now I'm stuck in what could have been, where we ended but never begin. You were my almost real forever, and I'm still learning never is forever. Your hoodie still smells like yesterday, but even that is fading away. I keep it like a borrowed dream, a broken part of what we used to be. You smiled like you meant it all, then left me with the afterfall. And I'm still counting every sign that you were never truly mine. Now I don't know what I should do, and every memory still says you. You were my almost real forever, a beautiful lie I held together, too close to let my heart move on, too gone to say you were never gone. Now I live inside the in-between of what you were and what you mean. You were my almost real forever, and I'll be unready forever. If love is meant to stay and hold, why did ours turn so cold? You hear and out of reach, like waves that never learn to keep. You were my almost real forever, a story that we couldn't weather. I still whisper your name at night, even though you're out of sight, and I'll carry this truth wherever. You were my almost real forever. You were my almost real forever. It'll rise. arrived like a stranger at my door. Didn't knock, just settled on the floor. No warning in the way it came, just softly learned my name. I tried to leave it in the rain, but it followed every step of pain, like it knew exactly where I'd be, even when I wasn't me. And I never said it could remain, but it learned how to call my name. It's the pain that never asked to stay, but it never learned to go away. Living in the quiet of my mind, taking pieces it left behind. I keep running, but it's still there, breathing heavy in the empty air. The pain that never asked to stay just decided I would break this way. I smile so no one sees the crack, but I can't ever take it back. It hides behind my everyday, in everything I don't say. Even time won't cut it loose. It's tangled deep inside the truth, and I forget who I was before. It turned my heart into a war. I never gave it any right, but it stays with me every night. It's the pain that never asked to stay, but it learned my name and stayed anyway. In every laugh that feels untrue, in every shade that looks like you, I carry you when I pretend I'm fine, like it's forever part of my design. The pain that never asked to stay, but it never fades away. If I could speak to it somehow, I'd ask it why it won't leave now, but silence is the only reply, and it just watches me pass by. It's the pain that never asked to stay, but it built a home inside my pain. And even when I drift or pray, it doesn't know how to decay. So I live with what I can't erase, a permanent shadow on my face. The pain that never asked to stay is the one that never went away. The house is quiet, too aware of all the echoes you left there. Footsteps that don't belong to now, still wandering somehow. I close the door, but it won't end. It opens every memory again. Your voice still drifts across the floor, like you never left before. And I swear the silence knows your name, even though nothing sounds the same. I still hear you in empty hallways, calling like you used to always, fading through the walls at night, like you're still just out of sight. Every corner feels too real, like time forgot how I should heal. I still hear you in empty hallways, even when you're gone always. The lights flicker like they remember every moment we shared together. Shadows move when I don't look, like chapters in a closing book. I face like you reply, knowing it's just my mind that lies. But it hurts less to pretend that you might come back again. And every silence pulls me back to everything we used to have. I still hear you in empty hallways, like you never chose to walk away. You left a caught between the walls, and every silence that now calls. I reach out, but nothing's there, just the memory of your stare. I still hear you in empty hallways, where you stay in ghostly ways. If echoes could become real, would you return? Would you feel the way I break each passing night? Living in your afterlife. I still hear you in empty hallways, even when the world decays. And I know it's only in my mind, but you never really left behind. So I stay where your silence plays, still hearing you in empty hallways. We used to speak without a sound, like hearts could pull each other down. No distance ever felt too wide. You were my constant on the line. But slowly words began to break, like static in a call we'd make. Your voice became a distant trace, a signal I can't quite replace. And I keep waiting for you to come through, but all I hear is missing you. Now love turned into fading signals, lost between the highs and intervals. Every message disappears too fast, like we were never built to last. I'm reaching out through broken waves to find the love we couldn't save. Now all we are, fading signals, dying softly in the middle. Your name still lights my empty screen, but nothing feels like what it means. Delivered but never received, like promises I still believe. I try to call, but it cuts away before I get the chance to say that I'm still here, still holding on to a connection almost gone. And every tone just fades to black, like you're not ever coming back. Now love turned into fading signals, echoes trapped in silent riddles. We were clear, then we went out of range. Now everything just feels strange. I'm lost inside the space between what you were and what you mean. Now all we are, fading signals, too weak to ever feel real. If I could boost us one more time, would your heart still match with mine? Or are we just lost frequencies? fading signals, cutting out on broken intervals, and I still search the empty line for a version of you that was once mine. But all I hear through every call is the silence that replaced it all. Now love turned into fading signals, and I'm the one who hears it all. We were a sentence left undone, a sunrise waiting for the sun. You started love like it was real, and left before it learned to feel. Your goodbye came soft and slow, like something I should've known. But I was still holding on to a chapter already gone. Now I'm stuck between what was and what could be, in a story you never finished with me. You left me in half-finished feelings, still bleeding from unfinished meanings. A love that never got to breathe, just lines you didn't stay to read. Now I'm a page you didn't close, a heart that doesn't fully know why you left me in half-finished feelings, when I was all in believing. Your name still lives in what ifs, in almost kisses I still miss. I replay every little sign, like I could rewrite your goodbye. But nothing changes what we are, a broken map without a star. You drew the lines and walked away, leaving me hearing what you didn't say. And every memory feels incomplete, like you erased yourself from me. You left me in half-finished feelings, where every hope is slowly peeling. I try to heal but can't begin, when you left everything within. Now I'm a story left in air, with empty pages everywhere. You left me in half-finished feelings, and I'm still here, still reeling. If love was meant to be a whole, why do I feel this missing soul? Did you forget or just let go of everything we used to know? You left me in half-finished feelings, a quiet hurt that keeps on breathing. And I still search inside the lines for a version of you that's still mine. But all I find is where you ran, and all I am is where we began. You left me in half-finished feelings, and I'm still trying to understand. I passed the cafe where we met, your laughter still won't leave me yet. It lingers in the corner seats, where memory repeats. The city knows your walking pace, but you erase someone passing through, still looking for a sign of you. You moved on like it was easy to do, but I still bleed in the shape of you. I cry in places you forgot, where we once meant more than almost not. In every street you used to own, I feel like I'm still not alone, but it's just me and fading light, holding on to what we left behind. I cry in places you forgot, but I never forgot. The park bench still remembers us, even when the world turned dust. I sit there like I'm half in time, with broken thoughts that used to be mine. Your name shows up in every view, in things I thought I'd gotten through, but healing never came for free. It just learned how to hide from me, and every corner pulls me back to all the love we used to have. I cry in places you forgot, where our forever turns to naught. The echoes follow where I go, like they refuse to let me know that you are gone, that it is done, that I'm still chasing what you won. I cry in places you forgot, but I never forgot. If memories could lose their sound, would I still hear you all around? Or is it just the way I break, holding on more than I can take? I cry in places you forgot, in every dream we never got. And I still hope, though I know I should not, for a version of us time forgot. But all I am is what you lost. I cry in places you forgot. I cry in places you forgot. The sky forgets how to be blue, just like the way I lost you. Raindrops fall in quiet pain, like they remember my name. The streets are painted shades of gray, where all our colors used to stay. Now every step I take alone feels like walking through a ghost of home. And every drop that hits the ground feels like a memory coming down. Broken memories under slow rain, washing over what remains of every word we never said, of all the love that's now half dead. I stand where we used to begin, letting the sadness sink me in. Broken memories under slow rain, and I still feel your name again. Your reflection in the puddles fades like a dream the weather made. I reach out, but it disappears, lost inside these falling years. The wind still whispers whispers what we were, but nothing answers back for sure. Just silence dressed in drifting clouds, too soft to ever speak out loud. And I swear the storm knows too much, like it remembers our lost touch. Broken memories under slow rain, drowning softly in my veins. Every drop becomes your face in this empty, aching place. I stay where we used to remain, bound together by the rain. Broken memories under slow rain, calling out your name in pain. If rain could wash the past away, would I still want you to stay? Or am I just holding tight to fading drops of last night? Broken memories under slow rain, still replaying all our pain. And though you're gone, I feel you near. In every falling tear, the sky forgets, but I remain, holding on through endless rain. Broken memories under slow rain. That night felt too quiet to be real, like even the dark forgot how to feel. I walked through thoughts I couldn't trace, with your goodbye still on my face. The stars were there, but out of reach, like they were lessons I couldn't teach. And every road I tried to take led me back to my own heartbreak. I swear I knew where I belonged, until everything turned wrong. That's the night I lost my emotional map, fell into places I can't get back. No direction, no guiding light, just memories I can't rewrite. I was holding on, but I let it slip right from the edge of your last kiss. That's the night I lost my emotional map, and I never found my way back. Your name was written in every sign, but I couldn't read between the lines. I followed echoes down empty streets, where silence and my heartbeat meet. Even time felt lost that night, like it gave up on doing right. And I became someone I don't know, just drifting where the cold winds go. And every turn I tried to make only led me to what we break. That's the night I lost my emotional map, when your love became a trap. No compass left inside my chest, just unfinished, restless regret. I kept searching through the dark for a way back to your heart. That's the night I lost my emotional map, and I never got it back. If I could redraw what we were, would it still blur and disappear? Or is some love meant to fade into the choices that we made? That's the night I lost my emotion. didn't leave with broken words, no final line that could be heard. Just silence dressed as I'm okay, and slowly fading away. No slammed doors, no last reply, just distance learning how to lie. And I was left to understand what slipped right through my hands. Some endings never need a sound, they just disappear without being found. You became my unspoken goodbye, a truth I never got to reply. No closure written in the air, just emptiness pretending you were there. Now I'm stuck in what we used to be, talking to your memory. You became my unspoken goodbye, and I'm still asking myself why. Your last hello still feels too near, like it never turned into not here. I replay every normal day, looking for what slipped away. You didn't leave, you just withdrew, like love forgot what it should do. And I was standing still in place while you erased our shared space. And I keep waiting for a sign, but silence is the only reply. You became my unspoken goodbye, a wound that never learned to cry. No ending I can understand, just sand slipping through my head. I reached for you in empty air, still thinking you might be somewhere. You became my unspoken goodbye, the quiet way we learn to die. If words had come, would I be free? Or would it hurt the same to me? Maybe silence was your way of letting love decay. You became my unspoken goodbye, a love that never got to die. And I still hold what's left of us, and fading hope and broken trust. No final moment, no last try. You became my unspoken goodbye. You looked at me like I was close, like I was something you almost chose. A flicker in your careful eyes, half-truths dressed up as lies. You stayed right there but not enough, like love was something you couldn't touch. And I was standing in between what you were and what you mean. It hurts more than if you never tried to feel you slip but not decide. I miss the way you almost chose me, the way you stayed but never held me so close. I could almost believe, then gone before you'd fully leave. Now I'm haunted by what could have been, by the door you didn't walk in. I miss the way you almost chose me, because that's the part that broke me. You said safe, then turned it into something you couldn't take. I memorized your in-between, where you were mine but never seen. And every almost that you gave just carved a deeper kind of grave. Not for love that had its day, but love that faded halfway. And I don't know what hurts the most, the almost love or fading ghost. I miss the way you almost chose me, like I was something you might hold free. But freedom turned into goodbye without a reason, without a try. Now I live in what ifs and maybe, where your hesitation made me crazy. I miss the way you almost chose me and left me in uncertainty. If almost was a place we stayed, I'd still be there in yesterday, waiting for you to decide to finally be on my side. I miss the way you almost chose me, the quiet way you used to hold me. But almost isn't love at all, just the echo before the fall. And now I'm left where we began, with empty space and shaking hand. I miss the way you almost chose me, and how it never truly chose me. We sent our hearts without a guide, no map for where the truth could hide. Just open hopes and fragile trust, believing love would carry us. But somewhere in the drifting air, your signals faded into nowhere. And I kept waiting for a sign that you were still somehow mine. But some roads don't circle back, some love forgets its track. It's love that never found its return path, lost beyond the aftermath of every word we couldn't say, of promises we couldn't break. I keep calling into space for a version time erased, love that never found its return path, just echoes of what we had. Your name still lingers on my tongue, like songs that were never fully sung. I trace the outline of your ghost in every place I miss you most. The silence knows exactly how to feel like you are here right now. But when I reach out through the dark, there's only distance left to mark. And every memory feels delayed, like love that never found its way. It's love that never found its return path, caught inside a fading past, where every almost felt so real, but couldn't teach us how to heal. Now I'm stranded in the in-between of what you were and what you mean. Love that never found its return path, still living in the GPS or stars, would it still lead me where you are? Or some hearts just meant to roam forever far from home? fading into black. Love that never found its return path. And I'm still walking down that track. You're not the voice I hear out loud, but you're the silence in a crowd, the space between each word I say that never really went away. You don't appear, you don't return, but in my chest you still burn, like something soft I can't remove, a ghost that learned my mood. And even when I try to move ahead, you stay in what's inside my head. I still carry your silent version, the one that lives in quiet erosion. Not the you who said goodbye, but the one who never told me why. You're the echo I can't release, the unfinished part of me. I still carry your silent version, and it hurts in slow motion. You left no words I can replay, just absence teaching me to stay. And I built you out of air because you weren't really there. I talk to you in empty rooms where everything still feels like you, but you don't answer anymore. You're just what I'm waiting for, and I don't know what's more unkind, the loss of you or what I built inside. I still carry your silent version, a love that never found conversion. From almost here to fully gone, but still I carry you along. You're the way I never showed, the only truth I'll never know. I still carry your silent version, like a wound without eruption. If silence had a shape or face, would I still keep you in this place? Or am I the one who won't let go of someone I don't fully know? I still carry your silent version, a fading endless immersion. And even time can't make you leave, because you live inside of me. No goodbye, no final line, just your silence mixed with mine. I still carry your silent version, and it still feels like you were mine. I wake up with it in my chest, like something I can't ever rest. It moves with every single breath, a quiet weight I can't forget. Even air feels like your name, like every inhale brings the same reminder I can't set free of what you meant to me. And I don't even need to think, it's there between each fragile blink. It's the pain that lives in my breathing, and every inhale, every leaving. I try to calm and let it fade, but it learns the shape I've made. me when I'm alone, like it's carved into my bones. The pain that lives in my breathing. Never asked for leaving. I talk, but it steals the words, turns every sentence into hurt. I laugh, but it slips right through like even joy remembers you. And silence isn't really still, it hums with everything I feel. A rhythm I can't escape, a memory I can't reshape. And every breath I take is proof that I'm still haunted by the truth. It's the pain that lives in my breathing, softly breaking, never leaving. It doesn't shout, it doesn't cry, it just survives inside my sky. I carry it from day to night, like it became my only light. The pain that lives in my breathing is the one thing I'm still needing. If I could breathe without your ghost, would I become myself the most? Or am I only who I am because of what I can't unjam? It's the pain that lives in my breathing, a silent truth I keep believing. And even when I try to heal, it's the only thing I feel. So I exist in broken time, with every breath still intertwined. The pain that lives in my breathing is the reason I'm still breathing. You didn't slam the door goodbye, no thunder in your leaving sky, just silence folding where you stood, like I misunderstood. No final words to haunt the air, no trace of you still lingering there, just absence learning how to stay in every part of yesterday. And I kept waiting for a sound, but nothing ever came around. You left without echoing back, no trace along your fading track, no memory calling my name, just quiet learning how to blame. I reached into the empty air, but you were never really there. You left without echoing back, and now I don't know how to react. Even memories feel unsure, like they don't know what they were for. I replay moments I can't trust, like love dissolved into dust. Your presence used to fill the room, now even shadows leave too soon. And I'm just standing in the sound of everything not around. And every silence feels too wide, like something broken never tried. You left without echoing back, no warning before the crack, no voice to soften what I feel, no truth to tell me what is real, just emptiness where you once grew, a space that still belongs to you. You left without echoing back, and I'm still walking on that lack. If echoes are what love becomes, why am I still so numb? Or did you leave so clean and true that even echoes lost you too? You without echoing back.